What's going on, Colts Nation? I appreciate you joining me for another video where today we're going to talk about some players that I think we should bring in, right? These are guys that not to trade for. Okay, we're not talking about trades here. This is strictly free agency, right? You had veterans getting waived. You now have other veterans that just haven't signed to a team at this point. And after looking through some things and looking at who the top guys are at different positions, I have a list of guys and we're going to go over the names, but this video here, as you can probably tell by the thumbnail and the title, is going to be about our guy Kareem Hunt. Okay, we had plenty of conversation about him last year, about possibly joining the Colts last year, right? JT was in and out of the lineup. Do we go and get him? Right? Evan Hull was out the entire season. The conversation came up, do we go get Kareem Hunt? I believe he ended up going back to the Browns, especially because of the Nick Chubb injury. Pretty sure that's how that went. So I just think this year, when you look at the situation, right, we have 3 running backs on the roster. If you watched the video earlier about the practice squad, you know that my thought is, in just listening to Chris Ballard and what he said, I think that he's going to be fine and that we're probably going to send down a lineman or two to the practice squad at some point. I think initially they just don't want guys snagging all of their guys with this initial waiver claim period. So I think there's going to be some room to maneuver there. Defensive line might be the same thing. I believe there was 10 people offensive line, 10 people defensive line on the active roster. So that you can maneuver some things, right? I think there's room to bring in another cornerback, right? You just move some things around and at the end of the day, I just think, pardon the interruption, I just want to let you guys know how much I appreciate you stopping by the channel. And I also want to say that when I look at the analytics, 50% of the people that come by and watch this channel are not subscribed. So as Peyton's telling you to do here, hit that subscribe button right now. Turn those notifications on so you get notified when any videos come out. Now, if you need any further proof of why you need to subscribe, when you look at the numbers, 62.4% of the views on this channel over the last month have come from people that are not subscribed to the channel. So again, if you're one of those people, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you so much, and let's get back into the video. There are different ways we can have strength at different positions. Now, do they expect to lean on Jonathan Taylor? That's really the question that keeps popping in my head. If we're just going to roll with 3 running backs on the roster, then is the plan, hey, we're going to ride Jonathan Taylor for as many downs as we possibly can. Trey Sermon, Tyler Goodson are going to get in, but 75, 85% or more of the carries going to go to Jonathan Taylor, and all the snaps going to go to Jonathan Taylor. That's the real question. Is there room? Is there any value in really bringing in a guy like Kareem Hunt, right? I think, in my opinion, you don't want to run. Jonathan Taylor has plenty of mileage on him. Going back to college and how much he was used at Wisconsin and how good he was, right? The 2,000-yard seasons in college, then coming to the NFL and absolutely dominating, got close to 2,000 yards back in 2021. So I just think with so much mileage on Jonathan Taylor, it would benefit him to have more guys. And I'm not opposed to Trey Sermon. I'm not opposed to Tyler Goodson. I've seen what both of them can do, but I know what Kareem Hunt can do. He's a little older, but he's only 29 years old. So I feel like Kareem Hunt, with his versatility, we know he's a good pass catcher, can be that third down back, right? You can have Jonathan Taylor, your first and second down, your switch hitter. But then you're going to have Kareem Hunt, who can come in on the passing downs, good pass blocker, probably a better pass blocker, in all honesty, than Jonathan Taylor. And he has that versatility to be able to run the routes and to be a good option on passing downs. And also, he's good at running the ball. That's what he does. He's very good. So, in my opinion, there's always going to be the people against Kareem Hunt because of things that he did in the past, and not great, right? Yeah. But when you look at, going forward, right, I think that he would be a valuable asset on the team right now. And I think it would be a good thing to have him on the team and be able to take some of the pressure and take some of the weight off of Jonathan Taylor's shoulders. Do I want Jonathan Taylor to be a running back that gets 2,000 yards at some point in his career? Of course I do. But at what expense, right? I mean, a guy's got to get so many carries to be able to do that, and he's got to touch the ball so much to be able to do that. Do we want Jonathan Taylor taking on that much, right? Just signed the extension last year. This is the first year of the extension. So for me, I think Kareem Hunt would be a good option to come in. I know last year when we talked about this, there were people like, no, we shouldn't do this. There were other people that said, yeah, bring in somebody that's dynamic. Right now, we have plenty of cap space, man. We're going to talk about other people that we could possibly bring in. And I want to know your guys' opinion of it all. So you let me know what you think about this Kareem Hunt situation. Should we bring him in? It's not like we've talked to him. It's just me bringing it up. I think we should sign Kareem Hunt. You let me know what you think down in the comment section, please. And of course, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you continue to get notified anytime we pump any more content out on this channel. Of course, I appreciate you stopping by for another video. And as always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and go Colts.